When she traveled, Mrs. Fromm would arrange for friends to look after her beloved pet. As she waved goodbye, she worried that Susan's streak of bad luck would continue. News that an intruder had breached the security of Wisteria Lane spread like wildfire. Residents voiced their concerns over the increasing dangers their community faced.
I know that might seem like overkill, but I guarantee regular surveillance will deter even the most determined criminal.
So you think it should be dusted for prints?
So why weren't you sitting with Mike tonight? I thought you two were becoming an item.
Getting a lot of mixed signals.
Well, it's just that I'm very well respected at Barcliff, and my word won't be good there anymore.
The next day, as residents began to patrol Wisteria Lane in the hopes of foiling potential burglars,
Observation?
To see how they play with the other children, how they respond to authority, that sort of thing.
You seem like a really sweet guy in an interesting line of work, but I am... Well, thank God for the thin blue line.
Lynette hatched a plan to break her children into Barcliff Academy.
Are your boys usually so docile?
I'm gonna be a while, and I might get a facial.
He agreed to run a fingerprint check on the screwdriver I found at Mrs. Fromm's house.
What happened to your varnish?
You know, and for the record, I am not one of those women who has a hole in her heart that can only be filled by a baby. Did you bat your eyes?
I only dated him a couple of months. I filled in the blanks. I married him. It was a disaster.
I wanted to sit around and wait for nothing. I could do it on the can.
Anyway, the police are running a check and I'm in the system. I gotta pull up stakes before they come looking for me.
Juanita hasn't let me out of her sight since she's gotten here. The rebel's virgin daughter is about to be seduced by the escaped desperado. So until she puts out, Juanita won't even know that I'm gone.
We were all singing carols, and the dog was howling because everybody in my family sings off key, except for me. Anyway, it was just a terrible ruckus. And the next thing we heard were brakes screeching. You don't understand, this poor kid is scared out of his mind. It has quite a kick.
but she saw no options on the horizon.
Oh, Mama, you're in a rut. We need to spice up your wardrobe. Oh, here. Yes, it's form-fitting. You're gonna look great.
2 DUIs, 1 check kiting, and an open bench warrant. Yeah, you've been a really good sport coming along on my shift with me.
Well, time flies when you're on a stakeout in Cracktown.
But how are we going to scrape together 15 grand for this endowment?
I thought I'd seen a lot on the job, but this is something else.
This is not up for discussion.
Something inside me snapped.